So we're here and we're in conversation with Weesay, the free-spirited librarian. Weesay, can you please state your name, your full name for us?
My full name is Weesay Freeman.
Weesay Freeman. And where do you live, Weesay Freeman?
I live in LMC Junction.
In Liberia and Monrovia?
In Liberia, Simple Bridge.
Okay.
That's the community name.
That's nice. So, Weesay, a little while ago, you sang a jingle for our company, for O-Chips. And we put the jingle on the internet. And we have a lot of people who enjoyed your video. The last time I spoke to you, I told you 400 people saw your video, and a lot of people really appreciated it, right? Excuse me. Well, I have some better news for you. Do you know what million means?
Million.
You understand the word million?
Million.
Yeah.
It's more than thousands of thousands.
1,000,000, that 1 million. Okay. So before I told you 400,000 people like your video. But now I'm here to give you the good news. Okay. That 8 million people around the world have watched your video in the past 1 week. And they really like it. 8 million people. That's a lot of people. Everybody liked your video. Everybody enjoyed your video. It's all around the internet. Everyone really likes it. And 8 million people, that's a very high number. How do you feel about it?
I feel very nice and fun.
Excellent. So we say a lot of people who watched your video were really, they were more curious to know more about you. So they asked me to ask you a couple of more questions, yeah, and to get to know you better. So, which is why I'm asking you these questions and trying to get to know you better, yeah. So we say you lost your sight a few years ago, from what you've told me before.
Yes.
How long has it been since you've lost your sight?
I lost my sight in 1998, my 31st.
1998, March 31st. And how old are you, Weesay?
Around 37 years.
You're 37 years. And you lost your sight in 98.
Yes.
So it's been more than a few years that you've already lost your sight.
Yes.
Weesay, I want to know, and everybody listening wants to know, how did you cope with losing your eyesight, and how did you cope, basically?
Well, first of all, when I was on the mission, left the team for me on the mission. They took me on the mission, and on the mission, we were in the school. In my classroom, my friend decided to start teaching me how to walk and all the things. And then from school, I would come to my go bed down, because the mission was on, we had some people then that were training us. So they trained us how to cook, they trained us how to even wash our clothes, to even sweep our room, to put our things in order. Do that for us. Well, excuse me, especially Liberia. Now our country is a country that's very hard. Our people don't even care for us to help us. So I had suffering about our life and our people. There's someone in their poor, and me I'm sitting before you. I come from very poor home. My mother doesn't have anything to even look for food. We have to pick grape and kiss me in the swamp before we can eat. How we used to live on.
So in your house, you're living with your mother, you said. There's just you and your mother living in your household?
No, now me and my mom are living together. I live with somebody, I'm starting with somebody now.
Okay. So how many people live within the house that you're living in?
We are the woman and the two girls, the three plus one of my friend plus. Then me and somebody in my own room. So I think we three, four, as we are six in the house.
Okay. And you are one of the bread earners of the household. You make money for your house and provide for your house as well. How do you go about doing this?
Thank you very much for that question. Yeah, go around to sing and to nourish money to be able to get soap, be able to get food for me to eat. Because the money I nourish, it can be too great to be able to support people, only to support myself and my little family I can.
So you go around singing all day, and whatever little bit the people around there give you who appreciate your music, that's what you try to survive
Yeah, yeah,
on.
yes.
Okay. Now, I have a question about just generally, you can earn some days around, you were telling me the other day, you can earn some days around 100 or 200 Liberty, even, right?
Yes,
Which is only $4,
yes,
right?
yes.
And some days you don't even earn that, you were saying. Now, about your music, I wanted to ask, how did you learn the guitar, and when was the first time you learned the guitar, and where did your affection for music grow, and where did it begin?
Thank you very much. I like this question. First of all, after I left from the nation, I came back to home. I used to dig sand. In my blindness, I used to go in the hole to dig sand because I told my mother that I doesn't want to bake because of the condition or the situation for myself. So decided to dig the sand, and some people used to come and watch the sand for me in the river that passing by beyond our community. So when I dig in the sand, people would come and watch the sand for me with little mush. Through this little mush, I give to my mom to cook to have some daily need. Okay, first of all, the second time I let small left, leave small left in the water the other day, and people got and put came on the river to take me from out of the water. So my mom tell me, say, I shouldn't fast in the water. So this cup came to me like a vision. The person showed it to me, the person say, you can face it and live by it. And the voice just sang in my ear, you know. So then it lost, but then it come back again. It lost, it come back again. Then the person showed me how to put it together, everything. And I said, yeah, call my mom. I said, mom, I see something. Somebody keep telling me, say, I'm gonna face this and live by it. But I showed the sample to my mom. And I told my sister or friend, say, I need a cup. And he went to the American embassy and gave me in get a T-O-O double O on the cup. And on the first cup I faced the team, nobody taught me how to play this. And I haven't learned it from no one. I learned this one 3 days, 7 days. 3 days I faced it, 3 days, 7 days I learned it.
So it took you a week to master this instrument that you created on your own.
Yes.
That's extremely wonderful, and that just goes to show how talented you are and how you took little pieces of scrap and put together the most beautiful sounding instrument, and you played wonderfully well. So much so that 8 million people love your video, right? And why music out of everything? What is your love for music? Can you describe that for us, if that's okay?
You know, I love the music. I like reggae because the reason why I love reggae because reggae is a song that gives messages. Reggae is a song that people understand their life story in. Reggae is a song that what God about the world, what happened. Reggae also explain himself and all African music or plays African music too. But you know the Western music I don't understand too much more. I get my own African music I make. I get my own reggae I make.
That's excellent. Your reggae is fantastic. Now, Liberia went through war a little while back. Were you blind during the war as well?
Oh, thank you, sir. For the first beginning, I was not blind doing 1990 war. I was not blind. I could see 91, 92, 93, I could see 94, I could see 95, I could see 1996, 1997, 1998, I went blind.
And of course, the war still continued even when you were blind. How did you cope with the entire situation at that time?
Thank you, sir. During when last war came, at World War III, where we experienced our blind, I thought I went blind already. And then my mother left me, and some people had to assist me somewhere. And I lost somewhere until the war ceased, and my mother came for me and carried me near the American embassy. It was on some certain building they call Leveling Community, and there we were reserving our life. Even when the war ceased, I took the thing and started to play around, and people started giving me also through this thing we were living through of the war. You got the gun firing, we going on the gun sound, and I play music for the soldier, I play music for the civilian also in the building there. That's what I used to do.
That's excellent. That's a wonderful story. Now we say, I mean, I'm sure it was really difficult for you to lose your sight. I mean, the fact that you could once see perfectly well and then you had to cope with losing your sight. How do you stay motivated on a day-to-day basis to go about life, you know?
Well, my point is well taken that only the Almighty is doing everything for me because with all Him I cannot stand. So I depend on Him. He gave me the logic. He gave me the idea to do everything. So with all Him I can make it, and I know that He taking me through. He doing all the responsibility in life on Him. He taking care of my responsibility.
It's wonderful that your faith in God doesn't deteriorate. I mean, God is all kind and all powerful, and I'm glad that you stay motivated with His thought. It motivates a lot of us as well, you know. Now, I have another question to ask you. The other day you came and saw me. It was very random. What made you pass by the factory and come and see me?
Yeah, thank you very much, son. You know, if the Almighty want to do something for you, He got to pass through somebody to help you. By me passing by, it was not by mistake. But that day, my heart just caught to pass over there. And just for me to just pass over there, it used to be hard. I need to take the straight road to go home. But I don't know why I got in my heart to say I will also to a friend. So coming to the friend, I got in contact with you. And through playing this, he got in love with it. He said, but then the guy can do something. You don't need to waste. I get in love with this thing and it's struggle. And lift me up.
It's really sweet that you tried our chips and you sang a song for us. We really appreciate that. And I mean, the whole world appreciates your music as well. Um, like I said, just goes to show how talented you are again. Now, all around the world, people are saying very nice things and they're complimenting you. And there are so many comments below the video saying that Weesay is great, Weesay is so talented. Some people were commenting about the guitar, saying how much character it has and how beautiful it is and how wonderful it was that you put it together. A lot of people all around the world are saying many different things, and I mean, I would love to sit and share all of them with you when you have the time. And each one of them has something wonderful or something nice to say. And people say you're talented and that you should remain motivated, and that, you know, it's truly like people are seeing the goodness in life through through the way you go about living life and through your music and through your song. And how do you feel about this?
Thank you, sir. I feel very fun and nice, and I feel so happy. It brings pride to me and it brings joy to me and it brings tears to me because I suffered when I was 7 years old. I fed my family. I used to feed my family gold and caustic and do things for my people to just survive because my father was have no job at the time and I suffered too much. So if I see great thing that God has bring it to me, it make me feel happy. It make me feel because then I think I feel so sorry in my whole life because I will see, I'm feeling this thing and I'm feeling I will see and I cannot see again. But so if I see great thing going on and I will see myself going on a different country and see crash cheering for me, then I cannot see the cry. It made me very, I know it brings tears to me and know by the will of God. So I'm very thankful to God for what you are doing for me. And I know I will go up there tomorrow and God will do something.
We say it's not me that's doing it. I mean, it's honestly your love of music that's brought you to this place, and your faith in God and your faith in life itself that keeps you motivated, and that has brought you to this point. And so you were playing this guitar, and you received a new guitar. Now let's start off on a lighter note, right? You played this guitar, and the first time you played this guitar, you told me how you had an affinity for another guitar, and you received and you got a really nice new guitar. How are you feeling about that new guitar? Have you been playing it? Tell us more about it.
Very nice. I feel good about the new guitar because it's an international instrumental, a worldwide, and I learned it with myself. Nobody having putting me on any letter. I don't know, it's like something I think God is very great in my life because something somebody can go to school and make yeah and take a code or a code form and setting certain coach that the person go to school and graduate having a degrees and go and learn the theory to their ability to their need. But I just want to do the practical and know it and nobody teaching me. I don't know.
That's wonderful. Um, Now, we say we're getting you a new walking stick, is what you said you wanted as well. We're getting you a new walking stick. While we decided to get you this walking stick, we decided to buy a lot more walking sticks with it because when you go around town and things like that, you see that nobody really has the facility of having like a decent walking stick, even though they don't have their sight. I mean, there's nothing that can measurably help them because even the sticks they're using are average sticks and not something that's specialized in helping, people who don't have sight to walk. So we decided to order a lot more sticks. And I mean, it's honestly, you made it possible for all of these to happen. And which is why we're going to take you around when we receive those sticks. And you're going to be giving all the other blind people in Monrovia walking sticks as well. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel very comfortable and happy and joy to me for this international community, for the people in Europe and West and East world to be able to compromise and put hands together for our disabled in this suffering nation. And I'm very thankful to them and the Almighty God bless them and strengthen them. And a very big thanks and thank for them because it brought joy to me.
And we want to considerably improve your life, we say. Okay? So, the best we can over the next couple of days, we're going to do that for you. Okay? In the next few days or month, or gradually, we're going to improve your life as much as we can and accommodate your life to your lifestyle the best we can, right? And we want to be able to empower you. And I'm really glad that, you look at it as a blessing and look at it in the most positive way ever. And we're glad to be at this point where we can be able to do that for you. Now, another thing is, tell us about your site, the doctors. You visited the doctor before.
Yes, I do.
And what did the doctors have to say about it?
Yeah. First of all, I got in contact with a girl called Tina who Yiri. And the girl, she loved me so much. But then the girl told me that I really love you to the beauty of my life. And I will do what I can do for you. But the only thing I want from you is your son. I want you to see, receive your son back. That's the only way me and you will make it. And I said, it makes sense. I'm very happy for her saying for her happy. And she said she could do anything just for me to restore my son back. So she sent me to Cooper Clinic. And I went to Cooper Clinic, people tested my eye. They said, doctor told me, doctor said, we cannot do anything about the eye now. Only a bound country can do surgery on the eye. But we have no equipment here to really see about the eye. Because the people use from other country live into the eye. So it makes it somehow. So we cannot do anything. But therefore the sight of the eye never die here. But we don't have no instrument. After medicine shaking, I went to the well lady. The well lady told me the same thing. She said, the eye will work on it, but we have no instrument for this eye. I said, I found why.
So, in another country, in a more advanced place with better infrastructure and more equipment and better medical facilities, you're saying your sight can actually be restored.
Yes.
To our best capacity, we'll try to facilitate that for you as well. And if we can arrange something for you in that regard, we'll try to do that as well. How would you feel about your sight being restored, and what are your views on it?
It will be look like I come from certain national jail. Like it looked like I come from certain national jail have been my right have been seized and my happiness have been seized and whatsoever advantage rise for me have no because land it look like a babies that just gone have no thing to do for himself. You can run, you can do anything.
What do you miss seeing the most?
So if I restore my sight, I will be too happy. It will be like I'm free. It will be like I'm back to a different land that I just wanted. Because it landed, it looked like a dark wall. You're in a dark wall that you cannot see anything. Even when you eat it, you don't know how you eat it. You don't know how you take back. You don't see no God. What are you bread? What are you blood? No, you know anything about life on earth.
That's interesting. In case your music, we get the opportunity to take you around the world and travel and sing your songs, how would you feel about that?
I say it again and I say it again. I say I'm very happy. Give me joy. It gave me happiness, it gave me tears because I was going through too much of suffering. And then God can surprise the kind of great that for me made me so happy.
Now, to all the people watching here, do you have a song or a message you want to sing for them on your guitar? Would you like to play them something or pass on a message? Anything you want to say to the camera? I mean, the camera's on you as well. You can just go ahead and pass on a message to everybody listening, everybody watching.
international community. Who can to my rescue? Joy for me. Oh, yeah. That is so love me. Oh, yeah. For all our friends, all the different names, in different Europe, that the Almighty should bless everyone who honor my voice. I thank you, big thanks for your effort. I tell you, big thanks for your care. I tell you, big thanks for your hand to reach unto me. To reach unto
That's really beautiful. Your voice is really something, man. That's excellent. Wow, I don't even know what
So
to say.
I was just praising them.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yes,
You
yeah.
render me speechless, man. I don't even know how to like react to that. That's amazing. And being here with you, with this, with your voice is just like I can't even describe what I'm feeling right now. It's amazing. Your voice is beautiful. Your voice is beautiful. Any last words that you want to say to the people watching, to the people listening?
Yes, my loud voice. I want the support because I have to get all of my boys set with an instrument before going there to them because my boys are ready there for me to give me that hand before going to them because I want to train here with those guys and those guys to train with me. They will need all to be or to play a bad instrumental for me that when they are saying here in it, they are saying will dance to the floor and to the toe and all will enjoy. So I need an instrument. I need a set of band set for my boys to play.
Excellent. We'll try to make a live performance here as well happen and around the world wherever we can. And thank you for coming and visiting us every day, we say. We really appreciate having you. We appreciate you giving us the opportunity to help you as well. And we appreciate you coming into our lives. Really.